It really is a lot of fun. I used to play, but I decided to retire and sit on my 400 batting average. Really, you should hit 600 because the fielders don't have a whole lot of range in this league. You'll see. But we all have fun, and that's the most important thing. And the guys that really make it fun for all of you are the professionals. These guys are picked not only because they were outstanding professional players and had great careers, but because of the way they will relate with you as your manager, your coach, and also your pal in the evenings at the events we have, and a lot of the fun off the field as well. So let's meet our great staff we have here for the 2011 Red Sox Fantasy Camp. Our first gentleman is now in his 44th year, 44 consecutive years in the Red Sox system. He managed the Elmira Club in the Rookie League for many years, had the likes of Jim Rice, Dwight Evans, Ray Boggs, and many, many more. He then went to the Red Sox as a third base coach and bullpen coach. He's now working as a player development consultant. Dick Berardino. Long-time Holy Cross player who once tackled Jim Brown in a college football game. This guy was one of a kind. He won 16 games for the Red Sox. In 1986, had a big win in the American League Championship Series in Game 6, and is still pitching in the Rhode Island Senior League. We saw him a few minutes ago. I'm not sure if he's still here. The Oil Can Boys. I'm waiting for you guys in the pub.
I saw him up there.
As long as you're fine. The Baltimore Oriole Hall of Famer, the 1973 American League Rookie of the Year. He stole 254 bases in an outstanding career and spent several years in the 90s as a coach for the Red Sox, Al-Tiby. This outstanding right-hander had 2 tours with the Red Sox in the 70s, had 15 saves for the 1975 pennant-winning club. He won 108 games in his Major League career with the Red Sox, Angels, Kansas City, Seattle, and Baltimore. Dick Drago. He's coming in a little bit later tonight, but a guy that you really want to get to know, one of the outstanding personalities and one of the best hitting instructors who've ever been around the hit man, Mike Easler. One of our outstanding camp professionals for several years now, managed and coached the Red Sox farm system for 8 years, and now he's beginning his 2nd year as a Red Sox catching coordinator, Chad Epperson. No one hit the ball harder than this guy in the mid-1980s, and of course he was the anchor of that great 86 Red Sox team and the teams of the mid-80s, an all-star catcher for the Red Sox twice, former manager of the Worcester Tornadoes, and we're so happy he's coming back to the Red Sox organization to be the hitting coach for the Lowell Spinners this year, Rich Gedman. He'll be here a little bit later tonight, but he'll be on the field tomorrow. Right, one of the most magical moments in Red Sox history with that team tying, or actually the home run to put the Red Sox ahead to prevent them from being eliminated in the Angels series at 86, Dave Henderson. Like his dad, a former Alabama quarterback, went on to hit 30 home runs for the 77 Red Sox, and then managed the Red Sox in the early 90s. I'm not sure he's here yet, but he will be soon. Butch Hobson. This lefty won 17 games for the Red Sox 3 years in a row in the mid-70s, including the 75 team, one of the all-time winningest lefties in Red Sox history with 94 wins. He's already played 17 games this week down here in Florida on the East Coast. He told me he was 4 for 4 with 4 bunt singles because he can still run. The spaceman, Bill Lee. I'll get you guys upset. Okay. We understand his flight's delayed, but a Red Sox Hall of Famer, the first guy ever to win a Gold Glove at third base, but then only gave one for both leagues. Frank Malzone, the 1957 Rookie of the Year. He'll be here a little bit later tonight. And on the same flight with him, Framingham's own, you know who we mean. Guy who homered his first time at bat, Fenway Park, as a member of the Red Sox, Lou Merlone. A Gold Glove center fielder who came up for the Red Sox in the early 70s, had 2 tours of duty here, really helped so long with his speed and defense, and then came back to the Red Sox and set a pinch hitting record in the mid-80s, Rick Miller. A native of Cartagena, Colombia, who pitched in the Marlins system and has been a manager and a coach in the Red Sox farm system since 1999, Walter Miranda. This catcher spent most of his career backing up Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk, but he was an outstanding hitter and receiver in his own right, and then had a tremendous career, a long-time broadcaster as an analyst for the Red Sox on television, one of the best golfers that baseball's ever seen, Bob Montgomery. This is this guy's first fantasy camp, but several years ago his father came here. His father's a kidney specialist, and he hit a home run over the left center field fence. I saw it with my very own eyes. But this guy was an original dirt dog, hit 133 home runs in his 10 years with the Red Sox, and of course had so many big hits in the tremendous 2004 postseason, a big home run against the Yankees, a key double in the Game 4 clincher of the World Series. A guy who always got his uniform dirty, and you're going to love having him around this week, Trot Nixon. Our field coordinator and drill sergeant will be, if he comes up to you with a clipboard, it means you're probably going to get fined for some sort of infraction. Some legitimate, others maybe a stretch. But he pitched for the Red Sox in 1966 and pitched for several clubs, had his best years with the Milwaukee Brewers, and actually led the league in saves with 31 saves for a last-place club in 1971 with the Brewers, when you had to go usually more than one inning to get a save. And you'll really enjoy meeting him if he doesn't find you too often. Kent Sanders. He's a Red Sox Hall of Famer, and he should be in Cooperstown. 229 wins, 4 times a 20-game winner, 3 of those with the Red Sox. And you might have seen the documentary about his return to Cuba last year, which was certainly an award winner. Al-Tiby, Louis. You get Louis telling stories, and one of the funniest guys in baseball history. This guy made sweet music when he pitched, the World Series MVP in 1987, the Cy Young Award winner with 24 wins in 1988, 176 big league wins, and he was with the Red Sox, pitching some outstanding games, including a near no-hitter in Toronto in the early 90s. Frankie V, Frank Viola. Had a right-hander who broke in at the age of 18, pitching in a pennant race for the Phillies in 1964. He went on to win 188 games. Pitched a no-hitter in 1971, hit 2 home runs in the same game against Cincinnati. And in 1975, won 19 games, including one of the most famous games in World Series history, Game 6. He got the win when Fisk hit the walk-off. A longtime pitching coach of the Red Sox system, Rick Wise. The 2011 Camp Pros, and you'll have a lot of fun with them. We'll see you during the week, and have a great time. Stay healthy.